Welcome friends, this is Mallikarjun Reddy. In today's class, we are going to discuss about what is an aldol condensation. This is one of the important reactions of aldehydes. How this aldol condensation will take place and what are the properties of this aldol condensation we will discuss in this video. Okay na? First, what is this aldol and what is this aldol condensation we will discuss here. See here, aldol condensation. So this is the aldol is one of the molecule which is having both aldehyde and alcohol group. Those molecule is known as an aldol. So this aldehyde, see here, this is the aldol. Aldol means aldehyde. Aldol means aldehyde and alcohol groups on the same molecule. One of the molecule is there, that molecule is having the both groups, aldehyde group as well as alcohol group. That molecule is known as an aldol. Okay na? And this aldol condensation may occur between two aldehydes or two ketones. Only this reaction will occur between two aldehydes or two ketones in the presence of one catalytic base. This you remember here, this aldol condensation will occur between two aldehydes or two ketones. Two aldehydes or two ketones in the presence of one catalytic base. Okay na? And this reaction only possible between two components. This reaction is only possible between two components having alpha hydrogens. This you remember, this aldol condensation is only possible when this whatever aldehydes, whatever they may be aldehydes or whatever they may be ketones, those aldehydes and ketones should have alpha hydrogens. This is the very important point. So what is the alpha hydrogens? See here, this is the one of the aldehyde, so its name is acetaldehyde. Okay na? This is the one of the aldehyde and it is having the its name is acetaldehyde. So this acetaldehyde here is having alpha hydrogens or not. See here, this is the functional group CO group and next carbon is known as an alpha carbon atom. So whatever this is the functional group CO and next carbon atom is known as an alpha carbon atom, and whatever these hydrogens are there in this alpha carbon atom, those hydrogens are known as an alpha hydrogens. So this type of aldehydes are only undergo the aldol condensation, or this type of ketones are only undergo the aldol condensation. So here see the third point, reactions is only possible between two components having alpha hydrogens. So this aldol condensation is only possible when these aldehydes or ketones are having alpha hydrogens. Okay na? Next step, see the one more property of this aldol condensation. It involves enolate formation and nucleophilic attack at carbonyl carbon. Okay na? So this is the mechanism. This is the aldol condensation is one of the mechanism. It occurs by the formation of an enolate. What is this enolate? We will see in the mechanism part. What is that enolate? Means this reaction, the conversion of an aldehydes into aldol, is followed by the formation of an enolate. In middle, one enolate will forms. That we will see in the mechanism part. And one more, this reaction is reversible reactions. Means these aldol condensation reactions are reversible reactions. Okay na? These are the some few properties, few points of this aldol condensation. See here, first one is aldol means this is the one of the compound having aldehyde and alcohol group, and this reaction is occurs between two aldehydes or two ketones in the presence of one base. Compulsory the base should be present in this reaction, then only the condensation will occurs. And next, the reaction is only possible between two components having alpha hydrogens. This reaction is only possible when the aldehydes or ketones should have compulsory alpha hydrogens. And fourth point, see, it involves enolate formation. Means this reaction is followed by the formation of one enolate in the mechanism in the step, mechanism step, one enolate will forms. After that formation of enolate, this enolate is attacked on this carbonyl carbon. That we will see in the mechanism part. And third last one is these reactions are the reversible reactions. Means aldol condensation reactions are reversible reactions. We are seeing reversible and irreversible, but this is a reversible reactions. See here, if what is this aldol condensation definition? If you went to definition, means see here, aldol condensation is one of the reaction. It takes place in the presence of one strong base. As I said before, it is aldol condensation will take place in the presence of only strong one base. Okay, this is the aldol condensation is one of the reaction. It takes place in the presence of a strong base two molecules of aldehydes or ketone may combine. I said before, two molecules of aldehydes are combines, two molecules of aldehydes or ketones combine in the presence of an base to form an beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. So this beta hydroxyaldehyde is known as an aldol and beta hydroxyketone is known as an ketol. Okay na? This one more name of aldol is the beta hydroxyaldehyde. So this is the one of the reaction. Beta hydroxyaldehyde is one of the molecule is having both hydroxy group and aldehyde group. So the name is called aldol. So this is the one of the reaction in which it takes place in the presence of a strong base. Two molecules of aldehydes or ketones may combine to form a beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketones. If we have taken two molecules of aldehyde, means the product is beta hydroxyaldehyde. If you have taken two molecules of ketone, means the product is beta hydroxyketone. This reaction is called aldol condensation. See, remember once again you listen here. The aldol condensation is the one of the reaction. It takes place in the presence of strong base. Two molecules of aldehyde or two molecules of ketones may combine to form an beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. This reaction is called aldol condensation. I think you are not get completely clearly definition about this aldol condensation. By seeing the reaction, you will get something definition of this aldol condensation. See here is the aldol condensation reaction. Here I have taken two aldehydes. Okay na, two aldehydes are this is also acetaldehyde and this is also acetaldehyde, but here I have combinedly written CH3, but here I have written separately one H. Okay, one H I have taken separately here in this second aldehyde. So these two aldehydes are combining when the presence of an base. Here OH is indicates the presence of an base. In the presence of base, these two aldehydes are get combined to form an they will form beta hydroxyaldehyde or aldol. So this is the aldol, means this is the compound is having the aldehyde group. This is the compound is having the aldehyde group and hydroxyl group. So this compound is known as an aldol, and also this compound we are called as an beta hydroxyaldehyde. Why we are called beta hydroxyaldehyde means already we know this is the carbonyl group and this is the next of carbon atom is known as an alpha carbon atom, and next carbon is known as an beta carbon atom. So on this beta carbon atom hydroxyl group is there. So this compound is known as an beta hydroxyaldehyde. So how this two aldehydes are get get combined in the presence of an base, we will see in the mechanism part very clearly. Okay na? So this is the common reaction. Two aldehydes or two ketones I have not taken here, aldehydes I have taken. Two aldehydes are get combining in the presence of base to form an beta hydroxyaldehyde is known as an aldol condensation. Come to mechanism part, how these two aldehydes are get combining and how they will form an beta hydroxyaldehyde. We will see step by step in the mechanism part. See here in the first step in the mechanism part, we have taken one aldehyde. So this is the one of the aldehyde. In the reaction we will take two aldehydes, but in the mechanism part first we will see by the one by one aldehyde reacts with in the reaction we are taking base, that already I have said. Aldehyde reacts with first one aldehyde. In the two aldehydes, one aldehyde is reacts with the base. Whatever this alpha hydrogens are present on this aldehyde, here this is the alpha hydrogen, CH3 means these three hydrogens are called alpha hydrogens. In these three alpha hydrogens, one of the hydrogen is attached with the base OH. Okay, now OH will takes one hydrogen from the beta alpha carbon atom and it is converted into an water molecule. OH, one hydrogen it takes plus from the CH3 and it is converted into an H2O. And what after elimination of one hydrogen from this aldehyde, what is it? See here. So after one hydrogen combines with the OH, means it is converted into an water, and after taking one elimination of one hydrogen, how it is structure of this acetaldehyde. See here, after removal of one hydrogen, it is converted into, after removal of one hydrogen, CH3, one hydrogen if you remove means it is converted into an CH2, but it is there having negative charge because one hydrogen is less here, and remaining as it is CO and H. So this is the molecule is known as, and this the ion is known as an enolate ion. This is I said in the first, it is followed by the formation of an enolate here. is the formation. First base is reacts with one of the aldehyde, it forms an enolate. We can write like this or we can write like this. Here some resonance structure of and this one, the enolate resonance structures, these are, we can write both like this or also like this also. This enolate ion will attack in the second step, will attack on this fresh acetaldehyde. See here, this is the enolate ion, this is the enolate ion, will attack on this fresh acetaldehyde and that too carbonyl carbon of the fresh acetaldehyde. See this what here the one of the enolate ion, one carbon is unstable, this carbon will attack on this carbonyl carbon. So see here CH2 will attack on this carbonyl carbon. When this CH2 is attack on this carbonyl carbon, the double bond of oxygen will breaks up and it having only single bond, and remaining as it is you write CH2 and C double bond O and C double bond O and H. Okay na, this is one of the intermediate. After formation of this intermediate again reacts with water molecules. See here, same intermediate I have taken here, CH3 C single bond O, C single bond O and H I have taken lower side, and CH2 are taken in the parallelly, CH2 and C double bond O and H. This intermediate will reacts with water, and whatever this here oxygen, unstable oxygen is there, this oxygen will takes one hydrogen from the water molecule, and this oxygen is converted into an hydroxyl group. So see here CH3 C and H, and this oxygen will takes one hydrogen from this oxygen will takes one hydrogen from this hydrogen atom water molecule, and it is converted into an OH group, and remaining CH2 C double bond O and H. So this is the aldol. This is called as an aldol because here aldehyde group and hydroxyl group is there. So this is compound is known as an aldol, and also called as an beta hydroxyaldehyde. Because why it is called beta hydroxyaldehyde? Because beta hydroxyaldehyde, because here on beta carbon atom hydroxyl group is there, so it is called as an beta hydroxyaldehyde. So this is the clear mechanism of an aldol condensation. Step 1, formation of enolate ion. In the step 2, the enolate ion. In the step 1 formation of enolate ion. In the step 2, enolate ion will attack on this carbonyl carbon of the fresh aldehyde, and in the step 3 this intermediate will react with an water molecule to form an aldol. Okay now, this is the clear mechanism of an aldol condensation. We can take another example also by saying there we have taken aldehyde, but there we have taken acetaldehyde. Here we can take propanaldehyde. Propanaldehyde is also having the alpha hydrogen. See here, propanaldehyde is having alpha hydrogens or not? So this is the carbonyl carbon, this is the carbonyl carbon, this is the alpha carbon atom, this is the beta carbon atom. So here whatever these two hydrogens are called as an alpha hydrogen atoms, and this is also here two alpha hydrogens are there. So this only the aldehydes which are having the alpha hydrogens, those are only undergo the alpha aldol condensation. This here formation of enolate ion will take place on the removal of an alpha hydrogen atom. So after removal of this one alpha hydrogen atom, this CH2 will attack on this carbonyl carbon atom, and see here what this alpha carbon atom will attach with carbonyl carbon atom, and after attaching write the product here CH3 and CH2 and this carbon to this carbonyl carbon atom, this alpha carbon will attack on this carbonyl carbon atom. So this carbon atom I have attached to this alpha carbon atom here I have attached, and this to the alpha carbon atom one CH3 is there and one CH3, and remaining as it is CO and H and H, and this is the oxygen atom. It is takes the hydrogen from the water molecule, and it is oxygen atom is converted into an hydroxyl group. So this is also one of the aldol, because this is also having the aldehyde and this is also having the hydroxyl group. So this is called as one of the aldol. So this is one of the other example of an aldol condensation. Not only aldehyde, ketones are also undergoes the aldol condensation, but it is called as an ketols, because here ketonic group and aldehyde group both are present on this group. See here, these are two ketones I have taken here, acetone and acetone. These ketones are also having the alpha hydrogens. Here alpha hydrogens and here also alpha hydrogens. These two are also will condensed in the presence of an base and to form an beta hydroxy ketones or diacetone alcohol. We are called as an diacetone alcohol, or the beta hydroxy ketones, because on this beta carbon atom hydroxyl group is there, and this is a total compound is known as a ketone. So beta hydroxy ketones. So this aldol condensation, finally the aldol condensation is the The aldol condensation is the reaction. It takes place in the presence of a strong base when two molecules of aldehydes or ketone may combine to form a beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxy ketone. This reaction is called the aldol condensation. Thank you, friends.